Hey, I'm Wes.
And I'm Ben, and we're Bread of Stone.
I'm Chris St. John, this is DivineRock.net, and I'm here with Bread of Stone. How you doing, guys?
Good, how you doing?
Well, so the first question I have is, Bread of Stone, where did the name come from?
Well, Bread of Stone is an analogy we use. It means that we are stones, meaning useless materials, and it's only through Christ that He's able to transform us to become bread to feed the hunger in this world. So it's not because of our great talents, but it's more so that God is using us and working through us to be a blessing to others.
Okay. I saw on your stand out front that you have a couple of, you have an EP and an album. Are you independent or
Yeah, we're independent.
Okay.
We're independent.
How's that working?
Working really good, actually. The Lord's been blessing us to be able to perform, such as like this tour that we're able to be out here with Newsboys and TFK and many other tours as well. So it's been really a blessing for us.
Okay, so how is this tour working out for you?
It's been great.
Yep, it's been a good tour. It's been a nice tour.
Yeah.
Okay, any stories that you want to share? Like any funny moments?
There was a day off on last Saturday, and we actually already had a festival booked in Kansas City, Missouri, back in the States. So we left Toronto. We played Toronto. Left that night at 2 a.m. Drove to Buffalo. There was no sleep involved. Drove to Buffalo, New York. Flew out of Buffalo to Kansas City, Missouri. Went to the festival. Played the festival. Then slept for 2 hours. Then got back up and flew back to Buffalo. And we were trying to make it to a show in London the next day, and couldn't get through the border.
Yeah, we had some issues in the border, so we stayed there for an extra couple hours in Buffalo, ate some sushi, and then went through. Well, we got there late.
We missed the show, but yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Good stuff. So, any new music on the way?
Yeah, actually, we've been working on a new record. The EP is just like the first prequel of the actual record. We've been working for over a year on the record. Hopefully, it'll be out at the end of this winter. That's what we're projecting, and it's really good stuff. And we're very excited about it. And hopefully, it'll be some sort of big release for that record.
And is this your full-time thing? There's no other jobs on the side?
No other jobs.
No,
This
this
is
is what we do.
So how's it been with like Newsboys and TFK? Has it been like a dream tour?
Well, actually, we've toured with Newsboys in the past as well. For about 2 years, we've toured with Newsboys. We've done some other tours with bands like Super Chick, Petra, and
Building 429.
yeah. So there's a lot of other bands we tour with. It's great. I love being able to tour with other bands because you get to know the people. You get to just share what God's doing in their life and how God's working in everybody else's life. Yeah, it's just like one big family traveling together.
So have you ever had anything so fast, so like from coast to coast?
Yeah, we went from Halifax all the way here to
Yeah.
Abbotsford.
But have you ever had anything that fast before, like
No, not across the continent.
Not a tour. We went from Missouri to California, back to Missouri in 3 days. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. But as far
Never
as
a
east
tour,
to west
yeah.
and tour, not this fast. We've done east to west, but not this fast.
And Canada is the second largest landmass.
Yes,
So
exactly.
it's been cool.
Okay, so after this tour, what's next?
We're heading home.
On the record
Yeah,
some
we're going to finish out the record hopefully as far as in the studio, and then in November we're heading to Indonesia for a whole month almost to do our ministry called the Light Project that we're doing there, and also playing a few shows while we're there in Indonesia.
So use this moment to talk about the Light Project.
Yeah, the Light Project is a ministry we started about 3 years ago. We were introduced by our dad, my brother, myself, to help us financially with these people. And what they are, they're scavengers. And these are people who make their living through finding garbage and recycling materials and to turn it in for very, very low money. And so we're able to help them with just the basics, such as food, transportation, medication. So we started this not knowing what the Lord was going to do with it, but over time we're beginning to see more and more people being transformed and seeing the truth, seeing the light, seeing the love of Jesus Christ. And more people are now beginning to understand what being Christian is all about and how it is to be able to know that there is a hope for eternity. So it's been a great project. We've loved every moment of it. You guys can find out more information on it through our website, redstone.com.
Okay, so one of the questions I always ask a band is, are you a Christian band? You know, or are you Christians in a band? How would you respond to that?
I would say we're a Christian band.
We're Christian band.
So you're out there, you don't care what people think of you.
No.
You don't mind being labeled Christian band.
No.
Christian band.
No. Yeah.
We're overtly Christian.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very forward.
And your lyrics will.
Yes, very forward.
Share
There
lyrics.
you go.
Perfect. So the band's been going how long?
For about 7 years, close to 7
Okay.
years now.
But you're still classed as a pretty new band to the scene.
Yeah. You know, being independent, it's a little bit harder. We're kind of like on the outside looking in for the longest part, and we do that on purpose just because we don't want to just jump, you know, on some things and be premature about it. So we want to make sure that we know exactly what we're dealing with, we know what's going on before we actually show ourselves to, you know, to everyone. So we've been doing a lot of touring. We've been doing just a lot of work in the studio, recording, getting our stuff, you know, accumulated. And so, but yeah, as far as being noticed by the public, we're pretty fairly new band.
Okay. And is it the same lineup, or have you had a few changes?
We've had a few changes over the past. Westy's been with us for over a year and a half now, and Tim, our bass player's been with us for over 3 years.
But you're the family member.
Yeah, my brother and myself.
Okay.
Yeah, my brother's the lead guitar player.
So what advice would you have to any new bands that are looking to get into this? Any person who's looking to sort of start up a charity maybe as well? What advice would you have for them?
Well, I'd say if you're starting out, if it's something that the Lord has placed in your heart, if it's something that's true, go for it. Don't even hesitate. Don't look around, because I think a lot of people measure success in how much bigger you are, how much more sales you make, how, you know, the amount of dates you do, how much money you make. But it's not so much that. It's if you're obedient to what God has given you and the purpose that you have in this life to serve. If you're obedient to that calling, then that's success right there. So don't get discouraged by the things that's happening around you, but rather be encouraged to know that what you're doing is for a purpose.
Thank you very much, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Chris St. John. This is DivineRock.net. I'm here with Redstone.